Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeTune.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Well, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag hits the airwaves, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, shows that are streaming online, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup, and I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the June 29th, 2026 episode of Second Cup. We're closing out June, and this weekend is a big holiday here in the United States of America. The 4th of July, Independence Day, the 250th anniversary of the founding of our country. How about that? So a lot going on here in the United States of America, and I know with the World Cup taking place here in America, a lot of friends from Europe are visiting, and from what I can see from their social media posts online, they are having the time of their lives. So welcome to America, and enjoy your stay. The weather here has been very agreeable for the most part, at least here in Northeast Ohio. It's been a very pleasant summer so far. The temperatures haven't really been that hot. I think that probably mid-70s, maybe approaching 80 on a few days. The nights have been cool, like middle 50s to the low 60s. Last night, it was like 62 degrees. I had my windows open, and you could probably hear I'm just a little bit nasal this morning because of the overnight weather, but great sleeping weather. And again, it's just been a wonderful, beautiful, very agreeable summer so far. But this week, the weatherman says it's going to get hot. So we're going to have upper 80s, low 90s when we get ready to set off all those fireworks on Saturday night. So yeah, the hotter days of summer are on the way. I say that with a little bit of trepidation because if you haven't run your air conditioner yet, you're going to be firing it up here probably this week or next because of the hot weather that's coming on. But it's summer in Ohio, and as I've always said, there's just something so right about the summer season in Ohio. This is what summer should be. This is like the universal truth of summer, in my opinion. And now I'm biased. I grew up in Ohio. I was born in Ohio. I grew up in Ohio. So this is what summer means to me. So whenever I think of a definition of summer, I think of summer in Ohio. That's what summer is for me. And to celebrate summer in Ohio, we're using our Been There coffee mug, our Starbucks Been There coffee mug that came from a viewer, Beth Jones. Beth Jones very kindly and generously sent this to the channel. Beth, thank you very much. Again, it's a wonderful coffee mug celebrating all things about the state of Ohio. And we're enjoying our Kirkland Summit Roast Keurig cup coffee this morning. And hang on, let me get another sip here. Oh yeah, one more sip. That's great, huh? That is terrific. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Maybe you're also enjoying a little bit of breakfast with me this morning. You know what? I got to tell you this. I had a great breakfast this morning. Something a little bit off of the beaten path. Usually on the weekends, I'm having some eggs and maybe a little bit of fried potatoes, and then a little bit of the raw sauerkraut on top of that with a little bit of shredded cheese on top of that. Boy, that's really good. And of course, Sauerkraut is great for gut bacteria. I've been having a discussion with James Sefton. He's making his own sauerkraut, and he's been informing me about all the great probiotic benefits of sauerkraut and the process about how to go about making it and that sort of thing. So I can give you this one little tip if you want to start eating sauerkraut as a health benefit. Do not buy the stuff in the jar. Make sure to buy the sauerkraut that's raw and organic that you find in the refrigerator case of your grocery store. I buy a brand called Wild Brine at Costco. It comes in a large jar. It's raw, it's organic, so it has all those great probiotics in it. And it's very good. It's got a really nice crunchy, tangy kind of a flavor to it. Now, I do blot off a lot of the excess liquid, or I'll run it through a strainer before I add it to some of the foods that I'm eating. But I'll usually have it as a little bit of a side, maybe a forkful or two, something like that. I don't overdo it too much. On the weekends when I'm going to have a couple of scrambled eggs, something like that, or maybe some fried potatoes. I take a potato and I cube it up, and then I fry that up a little bit. And then after it's nice and golden brown, I take a few of those potatoes and then I top it with maybe a forkful of that sauerkraut. And again, a little shredded sharp cheddar cheese or some shredded Parmigiano cheese, something like that. Boy, that's really, really tasty. It's very satisfying. It's very filling. And a really nice breakfast. But this morning, I did something a little different. Speaking of Costco, this morning I had a great breakfast. Something a little on the lighter side because I'm going to an anniversary party later on, and they're going to have a lot of food there. I had a half a pretzel bagel with a little bit of natural peanut butter on top. Boy, I got those at Costco. Now, if you're a member of Costco and you've ever purchased any of their bagels, they're great. This is the first time I've ever seen them sell a pretzel bagel. Boy, was it great. It is great. It is very, very tasty. And you put that in a toaster and you put a little bit of the natural peanut butter on top. Not a lot, just a nice little light coating. And you get your cup of coffee. And I also had a little bit of fresh fruit. I had some watermelon chunks, and I had some grapes, and I also had a little bit of overnight oats that we've talked about. So I'm enjoying overnight oats and just trying to get the good gut bacteria going in the system. So those are a couple of suggestions for you if you're looking to improve your overall gut health. Check out raw organic sauerkraut. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a health provider. This is what I do. Let me just put it that way. This is what I do. What I do is I take about a forkful or two every day of raw organic sauerkraut, and during the work week, every morning is a jar of overnight oats. And boy, that's very, very satisfying. And the great thing about overnight oats is it'll keep you filled and satisfied, so you're not snacking in between breakfast and lunch, that sort of thing. It really is a terrific breakfast. And every once in a blue moon, I might make an egg with the overnight oats, something like that. But so I'm going to be recording this and then heading over to an anniversary party where I'm sure they're going to have a lot of great food. So I didn't want to really do a heavy breakfast this morning because I know I'm going to be out and about. But great to be with you this morning. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you're enjoying a nice breakfast. Maybe you're having a nice bagel. Maybe you're having a couple of eggs, or maybe you too are also doing the overnight oats. Those are really, really terrific. I like those a lot. Just great to be with you this morning. A wonderful, wonderful summer day. It's going to start heating up, so it's summertime, and it's a great time because we're celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States of America this Saturday, the 4th of July. So a very early, happy 4th of July to everyone out there. So glad that you tuned in. Thanks very much for joining me this morning. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. Let's pay a few bills and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. Well, I've got something in front of me. I'm holding it in my hand right here. Can you hear that? Okay, that's a bottle of Skintimate. That's spelled capital Skintimate. Viewer David Trinks very, very kindly and generously sent this to the channel. We're going to be showing this on the Monday Morning Mailbag, but I wanted to share it with you this morning because this looks like it could be a good product for some wet shavers out there. Now, this is something that is targeted at lady wet shavers. It is, well, here's what it is. Skintimate, 2-in-1, shave oil and moisturizer. It's fragrance-free and it has vitamin E and aloe in it. I'm reading this off the label here. Protects and smooths with every shave. You can get this on Amazon, and here's what they have to say about it right here. Award-winning 2-in-1 shaving oil for women protects and softens skin. Can be used as shave prep and as a post-shave moisturizer for 24-hour moisturization. Hydrating, lightweight, fast-absorbing, non-greasy formula. Made with aloe, vitamin E, shea oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil to enhance glowing, hydrated skin. Ultra smooth glide and protection, safe for your full body, including bikini area. Prevents cuts, irritation, ingrown hairs, and razor bumps, leaving skin nourished and silky smooth. It's free from animal testing, parabens, phthalates, sulfates, dyes, that sort of thing. Fragrance-free, dermatologist tested for sensitive skin. So how about that? This is a 7.3 fluid ounce bottle with a pump dispenser. And if it's this good for lady wet shavers, imagine what this could do for your traditional wet shave. This could be a really great pre-shave prep, a pre-shave oil for your skin to lather on top of when you're bowl lathering. This sounds marvelous, and we're going to get a review done of it, both as a standalone shaving oil and also as a product to use as a pre-shave oil. And I'm calling it oil because they call it a shave oil and moisturizer, 2-in-1. And it also is post-shave. You could use it for post-shave too. So this is touching a lot of the bases here. And even though it is targeted at lady wet shavers, women shavers, I'm thinking this is going to be great in a man's shave den as well, because it prevents ingrown hairs. It prevents nicks and cuts. It improves the glide of a razor. And you pair this up with your favorite shaving soap, and you get that great lather, and you paint it on top of this. My gosh, you're going to have a great shave. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm really, really excited to share this with you. And a big, big thank you to David Trinks for very kindly saying along to the channel. We're going to share this in the next Monday Morning Mailbag. I'll show it on camera so you can see what it looks like. But if you're listening to the podcast, Second Cup Podcast this morning, thank you very much for tuning in. You're getting the early heads up on Skintimate, 2-in-1 shave oil and moisturizer. We'll be talking about it more on the Monday Morning Mailbag. For now, you got the heads up. It's available on Amazon. Just look for Skintimate, Skintimate. It's a 2-in-1 shave oil and moisturizer. A big thank you to David Trinks for very kindly sending this one along to the channel. Skintimate. Give it a look. Viewer Tim Whitcup sent this along to the channel. Tim, thank you very, very much. It's a heads up on a new razor that's on the market. Well, at least it's new to us. This is Tier 1 Razor. T-I-E-R. Tier 1 Razor. And they have, I'm looking at their product page here, they have the Echelon razors, the Echelon Elite, the Echelon Ranger, and also the Echelon 308. Here's their mission statement. Mission: to build razors for people who value function, discipline, and longevity. Our work favors purpose over excess. Buy once, use daily. Let me tell you about the Echelon Elite. These are aluminum razors from what I can see here. Echelon Elite is a next-generation double-edged safety razor designed to deliver a consistent, controlled shave, pairing a lightweight handle with a patent-pending asymmetrical head. The dual-angle design provides two distinct shaving approaches in one tool, one side for precision and the other for comfort, allowing you to adapt instantly by flipping the razor without changing blades or parts. The Elite handle is built to adapt to how you use it. A removable segment allows it to be shortened into a compact travel mode, while a discrete stability surface prevents rolling on the sink or countertop, keeping it exactly where you place it. An optional O-ring loop gives you a clean, reliable way to hang or store the razor vertically and solve counter or sink space constraints. How about that? It ships with 5 premium razor blades. Let me give you the specs on this. The full length size is 5.3 inches by 1.75 inches by 0.97 inches. I believe that's the diameter. The travel length size is 3.3 inches. The full length weight is 57 grams, and the travel length weight is 38 grams. That sounds marvelous. You can shorten the handle and use it for travel. That is terrific. Again, they talk about the dual angle shave. The asymmetric dual angle head is designed to make every shave more efficient and consistent by giving you two distinct shaving characteristics in one razor. It has very spline, V-A-R-I, very spline blade clamping. That's V-A-R-I-S-P-L-I-N-E, very spline blade clamping. Let's see, Echelon was designed by first modeling and simulating the behavior of a bent razor blade, recognizing that the natural shape of a tensioned blade forms continuous splines rather than simple, discrete radii. That geometry led to the development of the very spline blade clamping system, which supports the blade along a series of contoured contact surfaces instead of a single curved radius. Wow, how about that? And again, it is precision machined from aerospace grade aluminum sourced domestically. This is veteran owned, made in the USA. How about that? And the price for the one that I'm looking at here, the Echelon Elite, is $79.98. Now, I'm looking at their razor models here on their main page. It looks like they have 3. Again, the Echelon Elite, the Echelon Ranger, and the Echelon 308. So that's from Tier 1. And boy, that's a good-looking razor. And it looks like you can get it in a variety of colors. And their website is tier1razor.com. T-I-E-R. Tier1razor.com. Give them a look. A terrific-looking aluminum razor with an asymmetrical razor head. We love those. Wow, a big, big thank you to Tim Whitcup for the heads up on Tier 1 Razor. Check them out at tier1razor.com. And here's another heads up from viewer Tim Whitcup. Tim, thank you very, very much. This is something from Italian Barber. This is on their Facebook page. New product alert. RazorRock Next Level MR Top Cap dropping soon. MR equals more reveal. For those who want more angle variation on their next level. Wow, check that out. It's dropping soon. I don't know when, but this looks like a really neat razor head. I mean, this is a design unlike anything I've seen. So you might want to give that look, especially if you want more angle variation in your razor's shave. That sounds really, really neat. RazorRock Next Level MR Top Cap. It's dropping soon. Get up to italianbarber.com and keep a lookout for it. If we hear any more, we'll definitely share it with you on an upcoming Monday morning mailbag, as well as Second Cup podcasts. A big thank you to Tim Whitcup for the heads up on this new product alert from Italian Barber at italianbarber.com. Razor Rock Next Level MR Top Cap. Give it a look. Well, this morning we received this email from viewer Matt Rose, and he writes, "Hi Mark, my favorite part about Mondays is kicking off my week with the 3MB and Second Cup podcast." Matt, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. That makes me feel great. You made my day. You made my week. Thank you so much for tuning in. He continues here. "I am a seasoned DE wet shaver, but recently acquired my first straight razor. In the past, you have mentioned a YouTuber as a great resource for a beginning straight razor shaver, but I can't find the note that I made. Can you please remind me of a good starting place on YouTube? Hope you're having a great summer. Thanks in advance and keep up the great work." And that's from Matt Rose. Matt, thank you again very much. Yeah, we found out about this YouTuber from viewer Charles Price. Charles Price is another wonderful source for straight razor shaving. He also reconditions, uses straight razors and sharpens them, and those sorts of things. He's really knowledgeable, and he is the individual that gave us the heads up on this YouTuber, and the YouTuber is Barber Dave Shaves, and you can get to his YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/@Barber Dave, capital BARBER, capital DAVE, @Barber Dave. And the name of his YouTube channel is Barber Dave's Shaves and Such. And he has a complete tutorial on doing the straight razor shave, 6 episodes. So if you go to his channel, go over to the playlists, and you'll see it right there. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now so that so I can show you exactly where it is. You go Barber Dave's Shaves and Such right there on his main page. Home, videos, shorts, live, and then you hit playlists from left to right. And then there it is, Straight Razor Learning Series. And he's got about 6 episodes right there. He's got a complete playlist where you can see all of these episodes and how to learn to do the straight razor shave. So again, folks, it's on YouTube. It's @Barber Dave, and the name of his channel is Barber Dave's Shaves and Such. And Barber Dave is one word. Barber Dave's is one word. It's capital BARBER, capital DAVE apostrophe S. That's how he has it titled on his main page here. Barber Dave's Shaves and Such. And he does a great job in teaching you how to use a straight razor. And he's got a lot of other great videos up there, a lot of great content. Really terrific YouTube channel, especially if you are interested in learning how to do a straight razor shave, how to use a straight razor. This is the resource to go to. And a big thank you to Charles Price for the heads up on this originally. It was Charles Price who sent along this information. So if you need to thank anybody, thank Charles Price, because he's the individual who informed everybody about this. And also, Charles Price's email is breezyshaving@gmail.com. We shared that with the viewers many times, and I'm sure Charles is okay allowing me to share it with you once more. If you want to know anything about straight razor shaving or equipment and gear he might have for sale, breezyshaving@gmail.com. That's the email for Charles Price. And he'll also help you out with any questions you might have regarding doing a straight razor shave or picking up something for your straight razor shave. Matt, I hope that helps you out. It was a great question this morning and great information to pass along to other fellow wet shavers interested in learning how to do a straight razor shave. Thanks again, Matt, and a big, big thank you to Charles Price, who is the source of all this information. Charles, thank you again very, very much. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to recommend a movie to you. For a perfect 4th of July watch, I'm recommending Independence Day. It's big, bold, and packed with that unmistakable patriotic energy. The story unfolds right over the holiday, and President Whitmore's July 4th speech still gives you goosebumps. It's a fun, thrilling reminder of courage, unity, and the American spirit, and perfect for the upcoming 4th of July weekend. And also an alternate, if you want to watch one more or this one instead of the former, Top Gun Maverick. It's a modern, high-energy, deeply patriotic aviation story. That one stars Tom Cruise. Boy, oh boy, two great films to watch over the 4th of July holiday weekend. Give them a look. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airways. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that Second Cup.